Katherine and welcome to my channel Sofa to Makery, or welcome back if you are one of my very, very wonderful subscribers that have been waiting for weeks, months for me to actually come back. So I'm really sorry. This year, the summer holidays was just a little bit of a write-off really. I couldn't get filming done because my hours in the holidays when I was at my job were different. So I would leave the house at 6 a.m. and not get home until about 8:15, 8 o'clock. So it's just, I didn't have any hours in the day. And then any time I was at home, I wanted to hang out with Kirsty or my darling boy, Sebastian. So yeah, I prioritised life instead of YouTube, I'm afraid. But I am back for a little bit. So you might think, well, where on earth is Katherine? I am somewhere different today. I am actually in London. And I'm actually in the basement flat where Kirsty and I used to live. So Kirsty and I used to live in the basement flat of my job when I was with. And yeah, I'm very, very lucky. I've moved back in temporarily. So I am sharing the basement flat with lovely James. So James has the bedroom and I have the living room in here as my bedroom. And I'm actually sitting on my bed. They were so kind. Claire and Pete bought me a little sofa bed chair, so I can sit on it or I can unfold it and it becomes a bed. So yeah, the living room is now my bedroom temporarily. So yeah, I am so lucky to be living here with them at the moment. So these are my old charges. So I looked after the children when they were, well, I looked after James from when he was about 6 months old, and then when I left, the children were 7, 5 and 4. So I was with them for a long time and it was amazing. Honestly, they are very, very dear to me. I am very, very lucky. I love them all to bits. So I am here because I am currently going through IVF. So I'm sure lots of you have probably heard before, and I did do a video all about it, about our IVF journey. So Kirsty and I are trying to get a sibling for Sebastian, and it's been taking quite a long time. So for about 2.5 years I've been going through fertility treatment, but I'm now trying a new clinic up in London, and that is why I'm here. So yeah, I'm going to a new clinic called the ARGC, and they have amazing results. So we're keeping everything crossed, and if you would like to follow along on the journey, please do follow me on Instagram. I've got an Instagram account which is called IVF Growing Our Rainbow Family. I'll put the handle down below. But if you'd like to keep updated on how it's going, then I will put it all on there. I'm probably not going to update on here all the time because this is about sewing, but I thought I'd just mention it so that you guys can follow along if you would really like to, because it was lovely to have you there. I've had so much lovely support already. I feel very, very lucky indeed. Right, so I've got a notebook so I don't forget what I wanted to tell you. Oh yes, so this week I have had a lot of visitors. It's been lovely. I'm very, very lucky. So I must start at the very beginning. No, it wasn't just this week, it was last week as well. So when I moved up to London, I moved up last Tuesday. Say goodbye to Kirsty and Sebastian and Twizzler and the guinea pigs. And yeah, came on up to London. And then on Thursday, I was really lucky. I got to see the lovely Amy. And Amy is a dear friend of mine who I went to college with. And she is lovely. And we decided to go and meet at Vivi Relou, which is a haberdashery and trim shop of amazing things, and yeah, we went and had a look around there, and I really enjoyed it. I should have shared. I'll show you quickly the bits I got. Sorry, bad organisation. Here it is. Sorry, rustling. I bought this trim here. Hopefully you can see it really well. But I want to use to make a handbag. So that'll be the trim that goes on like that. And then, oh, getting it stuck. And then I bought a little tassel to go on the key ring. Thought that was really cool. And then I have bought a fabric sample from Minerva.com, and I'm hoping to make this into a bag. I will put the pattern up below because I can't remember what it's called. And yeah, I'm going to use this amazing fake leather from Minerva, and I can't remember what I think it was called, copper red faux leather. I will make sure I try and link it down below. But I'm going to try and make myself, yeah, one of those bags that looks like a bit like It's called pom-pom handbags. They're quite expensive. Loads of people seem to have them and I really like them, so I'm going to try and replicate it. So this will be the fabric, and then the strapping will be this bit, the webbing will be this bit for the strap, and then I'll have my little tassel. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So yeah, Amy and I went there, and then we also went to Liberty, which is really lovely. And Amy was very, very lovely. She spoilt me endlessly. And she bought me this lovely, lovely cross-stitch kit. Have I got the right way up? Yeah. How funny, the back's upside down. But yeah, Amy bought me this lovely cross-stitch kit, and it makes this one here that says strength. And Amy and I thought that was wonderful, and Amy and I are going to make one each. So Amy bought it for me as a present, and it's been lovely because I have been using it lots whilst I've been waiting at the clinic for various things. I have to go to the clinic every day for a blood test or a scan, and then other days I might have to go twice to the clinic. So there's quite a lot of sitting and waiting. So I've been having a little go already. I made a little start, and I'm really pleased with it, and it's really, really lovely to do. So a lovely present, so thank you, Amy. I'm very, very lucky. And then next, can't forget, now this lovely lady brought some things that are behind you. This lovely lady is called Alex, and you all know her because I've spoken about her loads. Alex is my dear friend that lives all the way up in Sunderland, and Alex came all the way from Sunderland down to London to come and visit me on Monday. Oh, it was so lovely to see her. Honestly, we try and chat weekly, although over the summer holidays it's been a bit tricky because we've been busy or we've been away. So yeah, it was really, really nice to actually catch up in person because we've missed each other. And yeah, she's really, really well, and it was so lovely to catch up. But Alex was very lovely and brought me my belated birthday presents. First one of which is this fabulous pin cushion. Isn't it gorgeous? It even has a little button on the end that's meant to be like a hand wheel. I absolutely love it. Love that. And then she also gave me this gorgeous cushion that had been made by one of the ladies in a sewing group that she goes to. And it has amazing details in it. She uses all these fabric scraps, and there are a couple of Liberty scraps in here as well. And then she embroiders them on the machine and also by hand. So this bit is done by hand. And then you've got these embroidery stitches on the machine that's been done. But it's so, so pretty. So I'm really pleased with that. I'll put that back up there so you can look at it whilst I'm talking to you. But yeah, Alex and I had a lovely day. We got up to all sorts of fun. Let me just get these down because I need to talk about these. We went to Liberty quickly because we were both wearing the fabric that we bought when we last met at Liberty, which was last May. And Alex and I both bought a Betsy Ann print in slightly different pinks. And Alex made a fabulous Bakerloo dress, and she used the Betsy Ann for the collar, which looked fabulous. And then the rest of the dress was a lovely cord with a bit of a metallic in it, and it's like a cream colour. It looks really sophisticated, and she made it into a straight, she hacked the dress and made it into a straight sort of dress, more like a pinafore, not a pinafore, like a traditional pinafore, I suppose, like a little girl's pinafore, where it's high at the neck, but then sort of like an A-line shape going down. A bit like a shift dress in a way, but it looked really, really lovely, and Alex looked fabulous in it. And then I finally finished this blouse. So this blouse is the Esme ruffled blouse, and I bought this fabric with Alex. It's a lovely Betsy Ann print, and I have finally finished it. Now there's quite a story to this, although I haven't, I'm lying. I have not finished it because I'm still missing 3 buttons, but I bought the 3 buttons yesterday. I'd run out of self-covered buttons because this has self-covered buttons on it, and I'd run out of self-covered buttons. I only had 8 and I needed 11, so I've still got 3 that need to go on here. So they've got these 3 loops that don't have anything on at the moment. But actually the other day when I wore it undone anyway, so it didn't really matter. But it's a gorgeous blouse, these gorgeous little ruffly bits on here. You will laugh, actually I haven't finished the seams on the arms yet. That's the next job that needs doing, but I did wear it. It's just I was rushing it. And what else was I going to say? Oh, I put the sleeves on the wrong side. So what I'd done, I'd put the right sleeve on the left sleeve, and that meant that this little button cuff thing was at the front of the shirt, whereas it should actually be sort of at the back and to the side. So it sort of gives you room for your elbow to move in that little pocket of extra fullness there. And then that little button should be around the back of your arm. But honestly, I was wearing it all day and I said to Alex, it doesn't feel right. I feel like I put the sleeves on backwards. So then the next day I unpicked it and I put the sleeves back on the right side. And I very carefully labelled them because I thought I'm not putting them on the wrong sleeve again. But it was tricky because the pattern, it only got you to cut one notch for the front and the back. And they labelled them number 1 and number 2. But what I'm going to do when I cut that pattern out again, I'm going to cut 2 notches for the back so I don't mess that up again. But it's a lovely pattern, all the ruffles, and yeah, I loved wearing it. And we had the best day. And then after Liberty and after lunch, we went to Fabrics Galore. Now, Fabrics Galore is a fabulous shop in Battersea. And is it Battersea or is it Clapham? I think it's Battersea. It's a fabulous shop. I've been going there for years. Absolutely love the shop. We bought our fabric for our bunting for when we got married there. It's a brilliant shop. So I bought 2 things. I was quite restrained, I thought. First one was this fabulous cotton poplin. And this cotton poplin is a bit of a copy of the Wiltshire Berries Liberty fabric. But this is not Liberty Prices. This was £9 a metre. So I got 2.5 metres of this. And the aim is that I'm going to make a set of Carolyn pyjamas, because in my new job as a maternity nurse, I think I need to have smart pyjamas, because as a maternity nurse, you are there 24/7 with a family when they first have a newborn baby. And you'll be going into the mum and taking baby, and then in the middle of the night you'll also be going to take baby to mum to feed, and then you'll take baby back and wind it and put it back to sleep. So I feel I need some smart pyjamas. I'm not walking in to a couple's bedroom in scruffy pyjamas. So pyjamas are going to happen in this, some lovely Carolyn ones, and then I'm going to get some piping. The lovely Sam is going to help me find some to go, which will be navy blue, and I think that'll be a lovely, lovely pair of pyjamas to wear. And then the last thing I bought, or the second thing I bought, was this fabulous like boucle, fleecy, slightly stretchy, but very snuggly warm fabric. This is the inside of it. It's really sort of fluffy and felty and soft, and the outside is this sort of boucle, I think it's boucle, sort of got little swirls on. It's lovely. So I bought that in mind to make a little sort of jacket to wear in the autumn. And I'm going to do a bit of a hack on a pattern. So I'm going to make the Cocoa Wawa nutmeg jacket. And what was I going to say? Yes, but it has like a ruffly collar. So what I'm going to do is take the ruffle off the collar and just have a normal collar. And then I'm going to slightly take the volume out of the sleeves, just slightly, and then I'm going to try and do it like a duffel coat on the front. So I'm going to try and do toggles. That's my plan, because I think buttonholes might be quite hard in this fabric. So yeah, hopefully that will happen soon, because I really, really like that, and I think it'll be very, very useful layer. Then the next day, the wonderful Sam came, which was yesterday, honestly. No, it wasn't the next day. Sorry, I'm going mad. Hold on. The next day, I met the lovely Amelia from So Amelia, and we had a lovely, lovely chat and a coffee, and Amelia bought the most delicious biscuits. So Amelia shared these on her Instagram, and I said, what's the recipe for those? And then she was so lovely. She sent me the recipe. And then she also brought me a biscuit on Tuesday. She was so kind. And they were delicious, absolutely delicious. We only spent about an hour and a half together chatting, and it was really lovely. We had a really good chat. Actually, we didn't chat about sewing very much, which was remarkable. We got to the point where we were like, oh, we should really talk about sewing. But it was really, really lovely. And I think we could have talked for hours more. So it was, hopefully we will get to meet again soon. And Amelia was lovely and said, when I've set my meet and stitch back up, she would love to come. So that would be really lovely. So yeah, had the best time with Amelia. She is the most kind, gentle, calm, smiley, wonderful person, and it was really, really, really lovely to meet her. So thank you, Amelia. I really enjoyed it. And then Then the next day, got my days right now. See, this not working, Lark. I'm forgetting the days of the week. So yesterday was Wednesday. Today is Thursday. Yesterday, Sam, the wonderful Sam from So Let's Sparkle with Sam, she came down all the way from Leamington Spa to come and spend the day with me. Oh, and it was so lovely to see her. She is such a kind soul. She's a wonderful person, so happy and bubbly and full of exciting things. She's just wonderful. She always makes me smile, and I think we get on really well. So it was really, really lovely. We had a great time. And Sam and I first went to Liberty, which was really, really lovely. And then when I went to Liberty with Sam, they had 20% off. Obviously, I found this very hard to resist. So I did have a bit of a whoops in Liberty. Just one whoops. But, well, it was so lovely. Sam and I were going around Liberty and holding up fabrics to ourselves and seeing which ones we liked. Liberty, and Sam bought some lovely fabrics, so please check out her channel because she said she was going to share them on her Friday sews. She bought some beautiful fabrics, so please go and check her out. But I decided to get a metre, just a metre, because they're 20% off, so it meant a metre of Liberty Tana lawn, instead of being, I want to say £27.50, was £22. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to spoil myself just to 1 metre, and then I'm going to make a Donny shirt out of this because Sam said that I'll be able to get it out of a metre. And how beautiful is this fabric? I'm loving it. I think it goes with the blue of my eyes. What do you think? I think it's gorgeous. I'm so in love with it, and I love the rusty colours that are in there as well, and the sort of peachy colour. So yeah, I think it'll go really nice with denim, and it goes really nicely actually with this. Look. Hold them both up. Look at that. That's good. I've clearly got blue on my mind, haven't I? So yeah, absolutely thrilled with that. I want to get that Donny shirt made up. I was talking to Sam about how I find having a lightweight, like cotton lawn blouse or t-shirt or shirt, I wear them quite a lot. So I wear my Libby shirt a lot. I wear it through spring, autumn, winter, the whole thing. And summer. Spring, summer, autumn and winter. Sorry, get my seasons right. And I want to make a Donny shirt because I think I'll wear that the same. I find quite often I'll wear a sort of vest underneath, and I'll wear a short sleeve cotton shirt, and then I'll wear a cardi on top. And I find I'm plenty warm enough in the winter, but it's also very versatile because you can wear it in the spring and the summer. So that's why I'm going to make a Donny out of that. And I think it'll be really, really lovely. And then we also went to, I think it's called Mallock and Wallace. If I've got that wrong, I'll write it down below. And it's an amazing little shop in London, and they had the most amazing selection downstairs of, sorry, it's raining outside, I can hear it pitter-pattering. Amazing selection of haberdashery, and they had fabrics as well, but we didn't really look at the fabrics, we just looked at the haberdashery. And it was amazing. So I got some New Jersey needles because I was running out. A bit boring, but essential. And then I got these needles, which are metallic needles. Now, Sam taught me this whilst we were there. She said that you should use metallic needles with metallic thread because it doesn't get all bunched up. And apparently, and I can agree with this, because when I was doing that blanket with all those badges on, I did use some metallic thread, and I did find it gets a bit bunched up on the needle. You end up with like a little bird's nest on the front of the needle, and then you've got a tiny, tiny thin bit of thread around the back where all the metallic strands have got stuck. But these have got quite a big eye that you can, and they're much, much better for metallic thread. So I'm curious to try these. So yeah, thank you, Sam, for the tip. And then I bought these poppers, which may seem a bit boring, but essential. These poppers are going to be for, I want to make a tamarack jacket out of some puffer quilted fabric that I got from Mind the Maker. And I would like to get that done because I think it'll be really nice for the autumn and winter. And these are the poppers that I'm going to use as the closures down the front. So yeah, really pleased with those. And yeah, they're the right size, and I really like the colour of those. And then lastly, I must tell you all about the lovely Sam and what she did for me. She's so lovely. So not only did she come to London and spend the day with me, buy me lunch. She really spoiled me. She was very, very lovely. She then gave me this gorgeous little pouch. Now I've just left this open like this so I can get it out to show you. But in here, Sam made this pouch, cute little label made with love, and these lovely little keyring on here. And Sam has put in here a little embroidery set, and it's a cotton Clara embroidery set, and it's this one here. Isn't it gorgeous? The little bird and its little 2 baby birds. Sam knows I'm a bit of a twitcher. I love a bird, so she got it for me, and I'm very excited. So we've got the hoop. I'll try and get it all out. Chucking it on the floor. Oh, it's like carnage down here, isn't it? Got everything everywhere. Right, so you get the hoop, you get the fabric that's already been drawn on, so you've got it ready to embroider. And then also you get all the threads in there in these little bags. And then a little bit of, I don't know what the wadding's for. Oh, maybe it's to pad it out. Oh, maybe it's to cover the back once you've finished it. But yes, I'm really excited to do that. And I'll, as Amy did, buy me something to sit and stitch with when I'm waiting. Once I finish the cross stitch, I'll be starting my embroidery kit. And Sam was totally on the right thought, but I might need something just to while the hours away. So whilst I'm waiting for appointments, I will be doing embroidery once I finish my cross stitch. So thank you, Sam. I absolutely love it. And this fabric, isn't it gorgeous? And the one inside. This was from Aldi Fat Quarters. Get down there. Sam says the Aldi Fat Quarters are fabulous, and I completely agree with her. They feel lovely, and what gorgeous designs. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So I think that's about all that I've got to share with you. I'm going to try and come on here every week or so and keep you posted on what I'm sewing, what I'm up to, plans going forward. Next week I need to finish a quilt that I have sort of started that I've promised some ladies that I'll make. And then I also need to see if I can squeeze and fit my dress in for the, what's it called? I want to say Safari September Challenge. It's the one that's being run by Sarah Bales. I think I've said her name right. I'm sorry if I haven't. And yeah, I want to get that indigo dress done because it's in a leopard print and it would fit that challenge perfectly. So if I can get that done next week and the quilt, I'll be super pleased. So I hope you are all really well. Please put in the comments down below what you're up to, what you're sewing, how you are. I've missed all our chats. I will try and be back soon, and if you do want to give me a follow over on Instagram with my IVF journey, please do, because it'd be lovely to have you there. Right, have a lovely, lovely weekend and keep well, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye. Mwah. Oh, and happy sewing.